This the book of Second Exodus, chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, Barak tha Yahweh, Barak tha Yahweh Shai, call Lord Yimla Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. And we're going to get straight into it. This is another edition of Measure Out the Time Diligently in itself. Lord willing is edifying. And this one, the title was The Celebrity Speaking the Truth. You know, but these ain't the ones I like to go into, but it is what it is. Lord willing is edifying.
And that's very hard for a lot of people.
I want to read a few different quotes from your book and kind of get your reaction to each. But you wrote, I am alone. I mean, I live in a big house, play to big crowds, live a big, full life. But end of the day, it sometimes feels my life is empty.
Goals are lovely to have, but the more goals you have, when you achieve them, then you want more goals, then you want more goals, and then you want more goals. You're trying to fulfill an ego that will never be filled.
But it does say something about the human.
Now, let me get this precept, you know, because these basic celebrities, they losing, man. You know, because I got the precept, and we're going to get into it when Solomon said it's all vanity, because Solomon had it all, man. But guess what? Solomon knew one thing, that shit, man, I'm a die, man. And all this going to be given to Lord knows who, you know. I don't know if my son going to be righteous. I don't know if he going to live a righteous legacy. You know what I'm saying? So it's all vanity. Because what the Lord say, this world gonna pass away. Love not the world. 3. Go over there and play. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. You know, because at the end of the day, all of this shit is finna be destroyed, man. This world is gonna pass away. All these people thinking they built up a legacy, your Michael Jordans and Michael Jacksons and your R. Kellys and just all these different famous people who built up these great legacies. You know, Stevie Wonder and just all these great people. You know, it's gonna be destroyed and never remembered. You know, but let's get this Mark chapter 8 and verse 36. Like it. This is the book of Mark chapter 8 and verse 36. It reads, it's a lot. Well, I want to start it. I might start above 36. Let's start at 34. This Mark chapter 8 and verse 34, it say, and when he had called the people unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. It say, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And ultimately, that's what happened to all these different musicians, all these different famous people, man. You know, they pretend as if they happy and all joyous, you know, on camera and shit. And then maybe, you know, especially our people, the wicked our people, they are happy. They are joyous. They are proud of what they achieved in this life. But it's all bullshit. And they finna soon realize, damn, I sold out for nothing, man, because it's all gone. America is gonna become a third world country, and they gonna be just like everybody else. They gonna go through Jacob trouble just like everybody else, and they gonna realize, damn, what did I done lost my soul to gain the whole world. Now the whole world is falling apart. And ultimately, that's what these heathens going into on this video. Like, they did all these things, but it's something still missing. You know? Ultimately, what's missing, these ain't no damn, they could be Israelites, but, because we don't know who are and who are not Israelites. The angels only the Lord know, you know. But let's start it back over from the beginning, you know.
People.
I want to read a few different quotes from your book and kind of get your reaction to each. But you wrote, I am alone. I mean, I live in a big house, play to big crowds, live a big, full life, but end of the day, it sometimes feels my life is empty.
Goals are lovely to have, but
Heard that. He played and did this and did that, but his life still empty, man. And this, probably a heathen. So if he a heathen and not an Israelite, guess what? It's over with for him. It's over with. But this more going just to people who make it on this side, make it in this world. They always say, it's a famous quote that people say in the world, it's lonely at the top. But in the kingdom of heaven, it ain't gonna be lonely at the top in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be glorious, man. You're gonna have 144,000 brothers, and we gonna be tight knitted, rulers. We ain't gonna be lonely at the top. Then you're gonna have the 1/3 up under them brothers ruling. Then you're gonna have the rest of the nation of Israel ruling, balling. It ain't gonna be lonely at the top. The whole nation of Israel gonna be on, man. This world, the fashion of this world gonna pass away, and we gonna be immortal. We not gonna live 1,000 years and die. 1,000 years, well, not die like Deacon Destruction Mode say. We're gonna live 1,000 years and be translated. I'm still gonna go into that video, man. Fuck it. It's old, but I'm going back. I'm gonna pull that back out. I want to touch on that. We ain't gonna live 1,000 years and be translated. And then what? We gonna translate and then what? The 2/3 eventually get they shot at ruling over us, and we come back as babies again? No, man, that don't make sense, man. All the nation of Israel will be immortal. We will live forever. We will overpopulate the earth and branch out, man. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be a glorious kingdom. But we ain't gonna go into all that. Let's keep
the more goals you have, when you achieve them, then you want more goals, then you want more goals, and then you want more goals. You're trying to fulfill an ego that will never be filled.
But it does say something about the human condition, It says that here's an example of a man that had every dream and aspiration, every resource to do it, and achieve those things. Had every opportunity in the world to be happy, but then ended up one of the most lonely, sad human beings I've ever heard of. So it says something about the human condition.
Why? Because they don't have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's just like the elite. They have everything that a heart could wish, and now they still ain't fulfilled. Why? All these people, what they missing is, first, they're not Hebrew Israelites. That's the first thing they missing. The second thing they missing, the Lord will never be with these heathens for damn sure. So that's what they missing. See, we on the other hand, the Lord is gonna give us what these people, we have what these people missing, man. We ain't got nothing, and we we good, man, because we know what's coming. We know when we get to the top, when we are established as rulers and we achieve the goals that we set out after, following in the stead of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we will have that fulfillment. We ain't gonna be missing nothing. We ain't gonna be trying to figure nothing out, man. We done figured it out. It's figured out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai when we woke up to this truth. It is all figured out, man. We need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We need righteousness to be established in the earth. We don't need this world. We don't need the fame, the glory, the riches. Because like these people say, these people got everything and they still missing something. Through.
Certainly.
What I find sometimes in society right now, what's happening is we're really sterilizing all experiences in life. In the internet and social media and all these things are wonderful tools, but it also is sometimes taking away the humanity from us.
Yeah, and,
Because you have this-
and that's what I was saying in the last message, all the time diligently. They trying to give you the metaverse and all these different things to take you away from the true reality and the true purpose of life. The Lord called the earth Eden. Eden mean paradise, man, and they trying to take you out of paradise and put you into a virtual reality, man. They want to put you all the way in the matrix, man. They want to take you out of what is paradise, the glory that the Lord set up. And they already really done it. They got you poor. You can't do nothing. You can't enjoy the earth. You subjugated in these cities. You don't get out in nature and see the beauty of the earth and do nothing. You can't move because you working all the damn time. And you on a rat. And they finna go into it in this video. It's like you in a rat race. You on a hamster wheel. You just running in place just to keep the hamster wheel going. You going nowhere fast, man. But all this is gonna come to an end, man. And you heathens, after your 1,000 years of serving us, if you ain't an Edomite, you're gonna get to enjoy the earth, man. But you're gonna get the law, statutes, and commandments beat into you, man. But let me get this one precept in Ecclesiastes. When I find it. So like, and I'm gonna start back playing the video. This Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 12. Uh, 11. It say, there is no remembrance of the former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come with those that shall come after. Yeah, these people who call themselves building a legacy, or Floyd Mayweathers and Mike Tysons and Muhammad Ali's and these Martin Luther Kings and all these different people who established a legacy amongst this world, all that shit is gonna be not remembered, man. But us presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, we doing what we gotta do, serving the Lord. To what we be written in the book of life, Lord willing, we are part of that number. Because we can't make ourselves, but we can get diligent to make our call and election sure. And guess what, man? We are establishing a legacy that will never be forgotten, man. It say, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem. And I gave my heart to seek out and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This is sore travail, because Solomon did all this stuff, these rich people trying to but Solomon was on a way higher level. Solomon knew about the earth, the planets, the operations of the sun. Solomon had real wisdom of the earth. These people, they just have wisdom and wickedness. They are experiencing a whole bunch of women and, drugs and partying and traveling. They experiencing those things, but it's all in wickedness. Solomon was doing these things, but in somewhat righteousness, man. You know, he knew about the herbs. He knew about the different animals and plants. And he gave his mind to wisdom, man. But at the end of the day, guess what? He knew, shit, I'm gonna die though. You know, this won't be the fulfillment of all that I'm doing won't be great until I'm immortal. I'm a mortal man right now. You know? Till all is fulfilled, all this is vanity, basically. It say and gave his heart to seek and search out wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This is sore travail have God given to the sons of men to be exercised therewith. I have seen the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirits, man. Yeah, because it's all gonna, you know, you here today and gone tomorrow, man. You know? But that's pretty much the point.
I think there's this new society kind of forming, within the social media and the images that people create for others online, and they become those.
Yeah, and the new society that they creating is more oppressive than what it was, man. You know, people, like they say, you gonna have nothing and be happy, man. That's what they creating. That's why they gonna put your ass in the metaverse. That's why they want you in the metaverse. That's why they want you, you know. Esau is trying to destroy what is, man. Esau trying to destroy life, man. What is life? You know, in this mortal body, he trying to take all that away from you. You know, nigga coming up with shit to where you gonna have feeling in the metaverse. Turn that off. Have feeling in the metaverse and all this and that. Just a whole bunch of wickedness, man. Nigga can have a state in the metaverse, man. A private island in the metaverse, a jet in the metaverse. Nigga have a UFO in the metaverse, man. Whole planet, you know, that he call his own in the metaverse.
And they're not very sincere.
Right.
You know what I mean? You like meet people and there's like a whole another person there, and you become that guy. You can't help it, but you become that guy. You don't really have anything valuable, honorable, because you do everything for validation.
Right.
So your intention is not real.
Yep. And that's why the scriptures say men shall be lovers of their own self, men and women. With the social media and all that got people lovers of their own self, man. Everybody's so caught up in the self. You know, they done created something on the internet like he's speaking of, and they are that. But in real life, that's not you, man. You know?
You're not truly expressing yourself.
Yeah.
You're expressing what other people expect from you, what
Exactly.
they want.
You basically doing stuff to please other people, man. You know? So you all up into yourself, but you portraying it for other people. Be like, oh, this person this and this person doing it like that, and look at the trips and they going out on dates and eat. Look where they eating at and all the glamour and glitz. And your life is horrible, man.
You know, and I'm falling down into that spectrum as well.
And I think a lot of times we try to look for relationships that buoy us up. Relationships that confirm ideas of what we think we are.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And we rely on people to confirm us.
Yeah.
How do you think success affects you?
Success is a very subjective word. I mean, most people, when they think of success, they think about money. Like, how much money did you make? That is absolutely not the right way to think about success.
Because, dude, it's...
And it ain't, because success ain't about how much money you make, you know. True success ultimately is serving the Lord, you know. Fulfilling your lot on the earth, not being rich and wealthy, because like the scriptures say, this Ecclesiasticus chapter 11 and verse 21, it say, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor, for it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on a sudden to make a poor man rich. So that's not success. The Lord give and take riches, man. You know, you're not doing that of yourself. These people that got money and you come up on this or come up on that, you ain't gotta be rich. But whatever you get, man, it can be from the littlest things such as food stamps, or Section 8, all these the small things, a bonus, you know. You find you find deals and all these different things that help you. You know, you come up with a way to make money on the side. That's the Lord giving you those. The Lord opening those doors for you. It's an easy thing on the sudden for the Lord to lead you to something. It ain't of yourself, man.
You're so used to just one way of thinking, and they're feeding you this thing every single day: the fucking career, the job, the fucking education, the fucking bills, the fucking taxes, all this stuff. Just do it.
And that's that rat race, that hamster wheel. You know, that's not fulfilling. Working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, 5 days a week, working fucking 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's bull crap, man. That's a horrible life, man.
On this fucking rat, you're just fucking going through this life. You just you don't know what the fuck. You're just rushing to the job, you know. So you gotta take care of your bills, and you don't stop and think. Okay, hold on.
Right.
What's the fucking purpose of this whole thing? What am I fucking doing with my life? Like, is it this 90 years to just fucking do this and then the pension? And you're not truly aware of who you are, where you're going, what's the existence of yours. You know what I'm saying?
Just recently in Newport Beach, I was like bawling my eyes out playing.
What?
Just like, you know, you just go down the web hole of like how every moment matters. And it makes me think about my mom. Every moment with her matters. It makes me think about my friends that have passed away. And those moments matter, because when they're gone forever. So you better just give 100% love what you're doing.
You wicked people, you damn sure better do it in this lifetime, because it's really over with. It's over with for this place, man. You know? But let's get this, because it's over with for you people, man. This wicked ass kingdom, everything you know about this world is over with, man. I'm in the wrong book. Select. This the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, and verse. Nah, that ain't what I'm looking for. I didn't get it. That'll be all right. Let's keep going. If I did, I'd bring it up.
Wait, where you're at. Because after that moment's gone, it's gone.
What about it touches you so much now?
Because I have people in my life that have gone away that I love. And I miss them so much. Every moment.
It's okay. They gonna be in slavery with you. You gonna see them again. In slavery. Hardcore bondage serving up underneath the Israelites, man. Gonna be alright. I don't even know who this is. Gonna be alright, buddy.
You have with people you care about. You better give me your 100% of your time. And there are all the times when I didn't, I feel awful. Life is short because it goes so fast. It goes so fast, and then it's gone. And people go away forever. Yeah, there's no doubt that as I've been doing this longer, you gain more wisdom and into why. Why do you do all this?
What's something you once took for granted that you value now?
Time.
Nice. Good answer. Question number 3. What's the one question you ask yourself the most?
Is this for real?
Nice. And that can work in so many ways. I love that question. That works in so many ways.
Well, I can tell you probably more clearly what I know love isn't.
Let's start there. It's a good place to start.
Yeah, because I'm still, in all honesty, Jay, I'm still trying to figure out what love is.
Yeah, me too.
I just quote that one precept from when Buddy was crying, but what the one precept when the scriptures say, man, life is but a vapor. You here today and gone tomorrow. A vapor, you know, it ain't, it's minute, man. It don't even matter, man. One vapor don't matter, man. You know, that's how quick your life is in this lifetime. But the Hebrew Israelites will be made immortal, man. You know, we will be, you know, we will live. We not living right now, man. You just existing, like Apostle Boy always say, the elder Apostle Boy. We just existing here, man. We not living, man. You know, the Lord live forever. As the Lord liveth, like he always say, the Lord liveth. Yeah, because he is the ancient of days. He have no beginning, no end. He lives. He is life.
Yeah, you know, and I think it's a journey. And I think that right now, where I've started is self-love.
If you could create a law that the whole world had to follow, what would it be?
If I could create a law.
A law, yeah, an actual law that everyone had to follow, like a law, yeah.
Yeah. If there was one law, seriously, that if we could...
That you could instate that everyone would have to follow, yeah.
You have to love yourself first.
And so what I have realized love is not is romanticism.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I've thrown that out.
Esau brought Eve romanticism as love, with your Romeo and Juliet. That shit is fictional, man. That's not love. Getting took to on trips, I'm finna say, to Jamaica or the Caribbeans, and you know, you having this elaborate, got rose petals, walking a fucking hotel room, rose petal candlelight shaped in a heart and Valentine. That's not love, man. That shit is bullshit. You know? And we gonna get what love is, you know, cause we know what love ain't. We gonna get what love is real quick. This 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. I start at 1. It say, whosoever believeth that Yahushua, who the word English called Jesus, is the Christ, and we don't say Christ, we say Hamashiach, because we know that word Christ means anointed. It's just a wicked vibration that come with the word Jesus Christ. So we say Yahushua Hamashiach. Yahushua, the anointed, is born of Yahweh, and everyone that loveth him, that begat loveth him also, that is begotten of him. By this we know that we love the children of God, and that's the Israelites, when we love God and keep his commandments. Yeah. So the only way he says something about love yourself, the only way you can truly love yourself is ultimately obey Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments in this wicked ass flesh to the best of your abilities, man. When you go off, repent, you know, crying to the Lord, acknowledge your offense, and try to the best of your ability, man, to offend less. That gotta be within you, man. You gotta hurt when you going off, man. You gotta long for righteousness. You gotta pray that the Lord deliver you up out this wicked ass flesh, man, and put the laws in your inward part. And these lessons for the Israelites. They ain't fuck the Edomites and shit, you know. Just using their talking points, you know. But let's keep going. Let's say, for we know This is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. And when the earth is ran by the commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, guess what? Everybody in the earth is gonna rejoice at that. The whole creation groaneth, waiting on the sons of God to be put back in rulership, roughly paraphrasing the scripture, man. When the Israelites are put back in rulership and these laws, statutes, and commandments are established in the earth and enforced, everybody gonna rejoice, man. And they gonna know that it's a beautiful thing to serve the Lord, man. To keep the law, statutes, and commandments. The heathen gonna be like, what a magnificent, matter of fact, let's get it. This the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. It reads, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me." Yeah, the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that ye should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest. But that's pretty much the point, because these nations are gonna they supposed to look at us and be like, damn, this is amazing people. They want, they supposed to be at awe when they see us, and that's how they gonna be when the law, statutes, and commandments are put in our inward parts, man. The nations are gonna marvel at the understanding, the knowledge, the wisdom of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Hebrew Israelites. When they see us in our glory, when they see the Lord with us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that's gonna make them want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments in hopes to have favor. Hey, what, like the scripture say, they ain't gonna know it's the most precious thing is to serve the Lord thy God, roughly paraphrasing. And that's true love, man. True love for a woman truly is you being in order under the man. Him ruling over you. Because how the ancient world wasn't no finna be romantic, when the Hebrew Israelites, how we were set up, we wasn't running up on girl, hey baby, how you doing? My name's such as. No, man. That's this world. That shit is finna pass away, man. Love grew, the relationship grew as you put in time, you go through hardships. Even though we ain't gonna go through hardships in the kingdom, but you putting in time, learning one another. That's how that's how love is built. Your ups and downs, just the man putting his foot down. That's what true love come in at. Not you getting flew out and took on trips and this elaborate. These people ain't happy, man. These fucking people, these rich people who you see, they not happy, man. Yeah, it seems as if they happy because they got money, which is a defense. Yeah, because they can do what they want. It seems that they happy. And we sitting back, we just on the outside looking in, and that's what this social media do. You see these people life and you try to mimic that and you just further destroying yourself. Fuck them, man. Them folks ain't happy, man. You more happy than they are. Those people got got or they more in slavery than us. They got a lot of money, but when they phone ring, they gotta get their ass up and make moves. They have to be up 2, 3, 4, 5 days straight. Fuck a 12-hour shift. They'll be here for this many hours. They have to go there and have to go somewhere else after that, man. Cause the label, you know, these people not free, man. They lives is not all fine and dandy like you think, man.
I'm like, that ain't it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't want any parts of it.
Yeah. The false. The
All
fake,
the
magnified
false,
view.
magnified, projected. I need you to be this. I don't.
And feminism and that shit that's pushed out there is failing, man. Cause a lot of women starting to realize that this ain't it, man. You know, this not it. This not true love. You know, true love is you enforcing the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Letting the person know when they off and when they not off. You know, establishing righteousness, man. That's true love, man. Because what? All the rest of that shit lead to death, man. You destroying yourself. Demons attacking you and being placed upon you. You feeling empty inside because that shit ain't working, man.
Want it. True love is not unkind. I know that true love is compassionate. True love is not always easy,
That's for sure.
right? But it's not cruel, and ego has no place. So that's what I know it's not.
Love that.
What the Lord say, you gotta deny yourself, man. You got an ego, that means you're not denying yourself. Deny yourself, man, and follow me. See, we show true love to our people. We have the true love. You know, this knowledge, man, is everything, man. We got what these people don't got, man. We in a we in a wonderful position, man. Oh, how lovely it is to be an Hebrew Israelite and to have the 100% truth, man. It's beautiful.
I feel as though true love has to go from here to here to there. So it's actually that higher source. It has to come.
You gotta love first and foremost. We gotta love Yahweh Shai first. You know, because people think they just gonna skip past Yahweh Shai and love the Lord with all their heart and all their mind and all their soul. No, you gotta love Yahweh Shai first with all your heart, with all your mind and all your soul. Because he the mediator for us. The Lord don't give a damn. The Lord ready for shit to get dead, man. You know, he want his son to get the glory. His only begotten son to get the glory. You gotta love Yahweh Shai first, and then, you know, that there. If we love Yahweh Shai, that's how we know we love Yahweh, man. That's how we know if we love and follow and do what Yahweh Shai say. That's how the Lord know that we love him, man. What the scripture just said, then you know you love of him that sent me, man. Love work of no ill to his neighbor, man. And we love one another, man. And we love Yahweh Shai. You know? Everything is surrounded by Yahweh Shai. Everything, because what? And for you women, you got to love your man. You can't overskip your man and go straight to Yahweh Shai. You know, it ain't going to work. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that, man. You got to love your man. And then your man, through your man, you know, he gonna love Yahweh Shai. And it's just an order, man. It's as simple as that. It's an order. That's the way. How the fucking cookie crumble, man.
From my connection to my connection through the higher source back. Because this right here, I'll mess it up every time. Believe it. Believe it. Yeah. I'll mess it up every time.
Yeah. And it's not like it's like
it's just it's and I think it's a brilliant design.
Yeah.
Of the highest.
Yeah.
You want to love, you better come know me.
Yeah.
You really want to love somebody, you really want to know yourself, really want to love yourself, you better come know me.
Yeah.
You can try this.
Yeah.
You can try acquiring all these things and, I'll give you all the riches you want. Oh, you can have all that. See if it buys you love. See if it gives you the love you're looking for.
And it doesn't.
It's a brilliant design.
And it's masterful because it works for anyone and everyone.
And that's why, people say in the world, money can't buy happiness and money can't buy love, man. You can have all the money in the world, but it ain't gonna buy you love. A lot of these people got hella money and lonely as hell, man. Can't find a woman who will stick with them, none of that. Because all of them out to get them. They just trying to get money. You gotta watch. Being rich and wealthy in this society ain't it, man. Because everybody trying to get over. You gotta watch. We look for the kingdom, man. We ain't gotta worry about none of this shit. Being rich and famous and being praised of men, that ain't it, man. That's why we come humble and low. We don't need no fame. We don't need millions of followers. We don't need all that shit. The Lord gonna get us praise and fame and all the lands where we put to shame. The Lord gonna give us riches. The Lord gonna give us all these things, and we ain't gonna have to worry about the shit these people on this side worried about. And we gonna be on a way higher level than a fucking celebrity. We gonna be on a way higher level than the elite of this planet, man. It's gonna be glorious, man. Fuck this place. This shit over with.
That's when you know it's a design. Like I love that you.
Yes.
I've never heard it put that way, but you've really, when you describe it as a design, almost like a law.
Yes.
It's like a law.
It's a law.
It's a law.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 22, and this what Jason A. Smith, and this where these videos come from, put on there. And they say, matter of fact, I pull it up. That's kind of good. Matthew 22, because I don't know what Bible he used, but all of them pretty much say the same thing. So this Matthew chapter 22 and verse 37, and this Yahushua speaking because it's written in red. And Yahushua, who the word English called Jesus Christ, or Jesus, and Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy mind, and with all thy soul, and with all Salakia. Thou shalt love the Lord. Let me reread it. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And how do we love the Lord? By keeping the law, statutes, commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So you love your neighbor as you. That's why the Lord told us to go into the highways and hedges. Blow a trumpet and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Israel their sins, house of Jacob their sin, roughly paraphrasing. That's loving your neighbor, man. Teaching them, showing them that they the Israelites, teaching them this truth. Prophesying, letting them know what the Lord finna do. If they take heed or don't take heed, the prophecy is gonna come to pass. It say, and the second is like unto thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, and these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. You know, but let's go back to John, because if I ain't mistaken, it kind of said what I kind of tried to quote, explain. I ain't quote no precept. I was speaking as a man, but when I said you gotta go through Yahweh Shai, man, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. It say, "Whosoever believeth that Jesus is Christ is that Jesus is the whosoever believeth that Yahweh Shai, fuck that Jesus shit. Whosoever believeth that Yahweh Shai is the anointed is born of God, the only begotten, and everyone that loveth him that begotteth that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him." You know? It say, and by this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments. And that's simple as that, man. And it say, for this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous, man. And these things are not grievous. Verse 4 say, for whosoever is born of God overcome the world, and this is the victory that overcometh, and this is victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. It say, who is he that overcometh the world, but he that believeth that Yahweh Shai, who the word even called Jesus Christ, is the Son of God. This is he that came by the water and blood, even Yahushua Hamashiach, not by water only, but by water and blood. And it is the Spirit that beareth witness, because it is the Spirit that beareth witness, because the Spirit is truth. Exactly, man. You know, so hey, this Spirit, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, this faith, you know, this it, man. It's the truth. And that's how we know that we love the Lord. That's how we know we love one another, you know. But that's pretty much the point. You know, with that little one that's edifying, I want to end it giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So like, I'm just leave it alone. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule web, and a great example to the young brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Kwam Yashala and the Bible Ball. And it's really just a lot of speaking all over the place. Lord willing, it was edifying, you know. Shalom.